Good morning, students. Today, in this session, in continuation of alcohols chapters, let us see some reactions of alcohols. The contents of these sessions are reactions of alcohols with sodium, HX, that is hydrogen halides, esterification, oxidation with PCC, alkaline KMNO4, acidic dichromate, concentrated HNO3 and open R oxidation. Reactions of alcohols. First one, reactions with metals. Alcohols reacts with active metals such as aluminum, potassium, or it may be a sodium, yields corresponding alkoxide and hydrogen. Say for example, tertiary butyl alcohol when reacts with sodium, it gives rise to sodium tertiary butoxide and hydrogen. Second reaction, that is reaction with hydrogen halides. This reaction is also known as Lucas test. When alcohols general reactions When alcohols reacts with hydrogen halides, that is HX, the formation of halides, that is alkyl halides, and water takes place. Let us see one here the difference in reactivity of three classes of alcohols with HCl distinguishes them from one another. This is what is known as Lucas test. See, what is this Lucas reagents? The Lucas reagent is nothing but a mixture of concentrated HCl and zinc chloride. In this Lucas reagent, the alcohols are soluble, while their halides are immiscible and produces turbidity in solution. Coming to the next reaction, esterification. This is what is a familiar reaction for all of us. That is, esterification is nothing but a process of combination of a carboxylic acid with an alcohol results in the formation of an ester and water. The chemical reaction, the general chemical reaction of esterification is given below. Oxidation of alcohol. Depending on the oxidizing agents, what we are going to use, a primary alcohol is oxidized to an aldehyde, which in turn is oxidized to carboxylic acid. Let us see in the primary alcohols what happened. This primary alcohol undergoes oxidation, results in the formation of an aldehyde. Further, this aldehyde undergoes oxidation, results in the formation of carboxylic acid. Then what happened in case of secondary alcohols? Here also, when these secondary alcohols undergoes oxidation, results in the formation of a ketone. Further, it doesn't undergoes oxidation because due to the lack of CH group. In case of tertiary alcohols, what happened? In case of tertiary alcohol, when these alcohols wanted to undergo say oxidation, it is not possible because here there is no CH group in tertiary alcohol. Due to the lack of CH group, it doesn't undergoes oxidation. So there is no reaction in case of tertiary alcohols. oxidation in the presence of catalyst, that is PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. Coming to the structural formula of this catalyst, that is a pyridinium chlorochromate, it is nothing but a complex of chromium oxide, pyridine and an HCl, that is pyridinium chlorochromate. This catalyst oxidizes primary alcohols to aldehydes, and it also oxidizes secondary alcohols to ketones. So let us see some reactions by using this catalyst. A better reagent for the oxidation of primary alcohol to aldehydes in good yield is obviously a PCC. A complex of chromium trioxide with pyridine and HCl. This is nothing but a PCC. When primary alcohol undergoes oxidation in the presence of PCC, a formation of an aldehyde takes place. Here we are using a dichloromethane as a solvent. Coming to a particular example of 1-heptanol, when it undergoes oxidation with PCC in the presence of dichloromethane, it gives rise to heptanol, that is an aldehyde. Coming to the secondary alcohols, what happened? Oxidation of a secondary alcohols gives rise to a ketone when we use this catalyst, that is a PCC. Oxidation in the presence of alkaline potassium permanganate. See what happened? Potassium permanganate oxidizes primary alcohols to carboxylic acid very efficiently in an alkaline aqueous solution. It was first described by a scientist in detail, that is Fourier. You can observe in this reaction, that is a primary alcohol undergoes oxidation in the presence of alkaline KMnO4, it gives rise to carboxylic acid. Coming to the next reaction, that is oxidation in the presence of acidic dichromate. In this case, what happened? In acidic solution, that dichromate ion will oxidize primary alcohols to aldehydes, which can be further oxidized in the presence of excess of dichromate to give rise to carboxylic acids. Secondary alcohols, where they undergoes oxidation to give ketones. You can observe these reactions, that is primary alcohols undergoes oxidation as follows. When propanol undergoes oxidation in the presence of dichromate, gives rise to propanol, that is an aldehyde, along with a water. Secondary alcohols undergoes oxidation in the presence of a dichromate, gives rise to a ketone, that is propanone or anacetone, along with a water. Let us see one more oxidation, that is oxidation in the presence of concentrated HNO3. The reaction of some alcohols with nitric acid, that is HNO3, gives rise to a nitrate ester. See, you can observe in this reaction, when an alcohol reacts with HNO3, gives rise to an ester, that is RONO2. This is what is called as nitrate ester, along with the formation of water. Open or oxidation of diols. What is this open air oxidation? It was reported by a scientist, that is Rupert Victor Oppenauer. It is an organic reaction used to convert a primary or a secondary alcohol to a ketone using another excess of a ketone. It may be an acetone. By using a catalyst, that is aluminum triisopropoxide, and this reaction is nothing but a opposite of Marvin-Pondorf-Verley reduction. You can observe here, we have taken an alcohol. When it treated with a acetone in the presence of a catalyst, that is aluminum isopropoxide, results in the formation of a ketone along with an alcohol. This is what is known as open air oxidation of alcohols. Let us see the mechanism of this reaction, that is open air oxidation. Initially, what happened? The alcohol coordinates with aluminum of a catalyst, that is aluminum isopropoxide, results in the formation of a complex takes place, that is a compound number 3 here. When the complex is attacked by an alkoxide ion, deprotonation takes place. That is alkoxide ion, that is number 4, attacks on the complex, that results in the deprotonation of the complex and formation of a alkoxide intermediate takes place. And in the next step, what happened? The acetone and an alcohol, that is oxidant acetone and a substrate alcohol, bound to a aluminum. See what happened in this case, the aluminum is the acetone is coordinated to the aluminum, in which it in which it gives the activation for the hydrate transfer from alkoxide. Here in the next case, what happened? The alcohol, the hydrogen atom from the alcohol attack on the carbonyl carbon of the ketone, results in the formation of a desired compound. So this process takes place through a 6-membered chair-like transition state. So our desired compound, that is a ketone, that is compound number 9 here, is result in by the transfer of hydride ion. So later what happened? The hydrolysis of a compound number 10 results in the formation of an alcohol. See here, our desired compound is ketone. Like this, the open air oxidation takes place. Here initially formation of a complex, and deprotonation of that complex results in the formation of alkoxide intermediate, and later the attack or a reaction of a ketone, that is an acetone, along with an alcohol takes place on an aluminum, and later the transfer of a hydride ion from a alcohol to the carbonyl carbon of a ketone, in which it proceeds through the transition state, that is a chair-like transition state, that is compound number 8. So in the next step, our desired compound is formed after the transfer of hydride ion. So later it undergoes hydrolysis and gives rise to an alcohol, that is compound number 11. Coming to the revision of this class, in this session we have discussed about the reaction of alcohols with sodium and hydrogen halides. We have discussed, that is a Lucas test. This gives the distinguished test for the primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. And we have also discussed esterification of alcohols and oxidation of alcohols with PCC and with alkaline KMnO4. And we have also discussed oxidation in the presence of acidic dichromate, and also we have discussed oxidation in the presence of HNO3, and later we have discussed about the open-R oxidation along with its mechanism. These are some of the references I have referred.